Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
And we're back. Still David, still One Up Gaming, still episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So thank you all for coming, thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening if you are listening. I'm not sure if you'll hear the next doors through the walls, but I can hear hammering and stuff. Got new neighbours moved in recently, and I think they're doing a bit of DIY sort of stuff. So we will plough our way through, and hopefully it's not too distracting if you can hear it at all. I've mentioned it now, so hopefully you will hear it and it's not just me being crazy. But anyway, game-inspired music, buy it, rent it, stream it, all that good stuff. 20% of each sale will go to the Child's Play charity. It's an album, bits of music. It's on YouTube, I think, as well. I think they put it up on there. You can also get our first 100 podcasts available at audiobooksontape.com. It's like a little tiny audio cassette with a little pull-out USB stick thing that you plug into a computer or something. And it's got all the files on so you can listen to it. It's got loads of other bits and bobs on as well, but they're the main things, and the Diabetes UK charity is the main thing. So, episode 408 of the One Up Game podcast, we will go into it now. And played 7 games as usual, unless we're having a big special thing. But yeah, 7. Oh, God. Don't know why I'm tired. 7 games. So the first game, I'm going to get the name wrong, I do apologise. I think it's Sokomage. 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 I think it's all one word. Got sent this game to review. The review will be going up soon. Not looking for good things, really. I first saw this and thought it looked like an old school Zelda-like top-down RPG game. But when I turned it on and started playing it, it is a puzzle game. It is a top-down. You move your character up, down, left, right. But when you press left, it just continues going left till it gets to the end of the screen. And on the game itself, it's got like puzzles where you have to hit blocks into holes and then get to the other side and hit a crystal. But if you get your character in the wrong position, you can't hit the blocks, so then you have to restart. So it is just a puzzle game, a really basic puzzle game. Graphically, it looks nice because it looks like an old 8-bit sort of like Zelda game. But because it is just a single screen, and I was expecting proper full movement from your characters, I thought it'd have been a better sort of like overall experience, but unfortunately not. It's very simple, it's very basic, and yeah, I can't recommend this game, unfortunately. So Sokomage, yeah, we don't recommend. Sorry. Next up, we have, I think it was called Vigor, and this one it was on the free play things it was on the Xbox, so it'll be on PlayStation and all the other ones. And it was like a World War I third person sort of like online multiplayer combat game. It looked nice, it played nice. It was more janky than some of the other sort of games I've played I'm trying to get like Square again. More janky than some of the other like first person sort of like shooters that I've seen. But I guess with it being a free to play, I'll give it a pass, because with it being, I haven't yawned all day. Then I get in here in this room and I just start yawning. It must be because there's a lack of oxygen. But yeah, it's a fun little game. I found it too hard to get into, because you'll have a lot of people who just play this on and on and on, and coming into it as a first time player, it was just, the skill set was massively high. They should have maybe had, like, you go into a lobby with people with only, unless that is just me being absolutely crap at this game. But I played it for an hour or so. I won't be going back to it. That's how good I thought the game was. It looked nice, it played nice, but I'm not a massive multiplayer online sort of shooter fan. So that is that. Then we had the next game we played was called Virginia. Now this one's quite old, and I only downloaded it on the Xbox because it was on the dashboard saying, I wonder if it is a lack of oxygen, Jesus. It was one of those games on the dashboard that was like, play the game in one sitting, that type of thing. And it is a very slow, story-driven, walking simulator-y type thing. Loved the graphics. Very much like the Sega Model 1 board sort of like graphics. Very square, polygons. I thought it looked amazing. The story grabbed me. Everything just grabbed me. It's an amazing game. I really did enjoy Virginia. So if you want to try it, I think it's on the Xbox Game Pass. If not, it'll be cheap because it's quite old now, and it is an amazing game, and I really loved Virginia. So moving to the next game, and that is Fade to Silence. And this one is what I would call a budget Souls-like game. So the game plays like a Souls, and it just looks a bit janky, it just feels a bit janky, but it's adequate. So if this is free or cheap, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend buying it. I'd recommend giving it a go. See what you think. You on it again. Oh God, don't know why. I really don't know why. But yeah, Fade to Silence. I don't know. I saw the cover screen of it, and I didn't expect it to be this sort of game. I thought it'd be like a walking simulator about monsters and stuff, but no, it's not. It's a Souls-like. So as I say, it's a good little game. Just expect it to be a little bit janky. So the fifth game we played this week was called Busway Islands, and this one I was quite impressed with. From the cover of the game and from what I was read about it, it was another one that we got sent to review, and I was expecting it to be like those mobile games where it's like a parking lot and you have to get all your cars out of the parking lot by swiping them. I expected something like that, but when I turned it on, it's a little bit like, it's a full-on puzzle game. It's a little bit like a SimCity sort of thing where you have to put your road down, and so once you get your road down, you can rotate the roads round. You have to get your bus to go through the route to pick up all the people and to get to the exit. And you also have on other levels like a train. So you have to get the train to go from the start to the finish. And it's just complicated in an easy way to work out. And I really enjoyed this game. Graphically, it looks nice. Lovely little graphics that pop, like bright colours, really nice. So I would recommend Busway Islands. Nice little puzzle game. If you like puzzle games, give it a go. It's fun. The sixth game we played this week is All Elite Wrestling, so AEW. Now this is the game that OUG was doing when they got removed from 2K games, you know, from the full-on WWE. And this one, I didn't enjoy it at all. I really didn't enjoy it. It was a really simple, slow experience, and I just didn't enjoy the fighting mechanics, all that type of stuff. But what are you gonna do? There's no real options at the minute. There's the WWE 2K25, I'd have a guess, and then there's this. I'd honestly say go to the full-on WWE game. I think it'll look nicer. I think it'll be a lot more presentation-wise. It'll just be a fuller sort of game. But yeah, All Elite Wrestling, I was really disappointed in, to be honest. It really was. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry, OUG. And the last game that we played this week, after my yawn, is called Neon White. Now, I'm sure I played this before, but it was on the Xbox Game Pass, so I just gave it a quick go, and it's a really fun first-person platform game with shooting mechanics and puzzle-solving bits. Got a really nice story, really fun, really crazy, over-the-top story. I was expecting it to be a first-person walking simulator story-driven game, like some of these other Japanese sort of weird games. But no, it played fast, it played smooth, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So to be honest, that could have been Game of the Week. Busway Islands could have been Game of the Week. But I'm going to give it to Virginia. I loved the art style, I loved how it all worked. I loved how the communication, the talking, the story panned out. I really enjoyed that game. So let us know in your comments. Yeah, I guess you can leave your comments on our comment feed. But let us know, what do you think was the Game of the Week? Do you think that I'm wrong with some of these games? Should I give some of the games another chance? But it's been me, David, from One Up Gaming. This has been episode 408 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. We have 3 books available: the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection, all available on Amazon. So go into Amazon and buy them there. We do have 100 copies each to give away for a £10 discount. So if you want one of these, email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk and just sort of say you would like one of these books for a discount, and we'll email you and we'll get sorted and get one sent out to yourselves. So thank you, and we'll be back after this quick break.